Welcome back to another episode of the Hoodie and Headband podcast show. Co-host with the most, Bryce Warner.
No costume down.
Tariq, it's a new week. I gotta ask you, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Body hurt, but that ain't nothing new. Like my knees hurt.
So you back working out or something?
A little bit, but I don't be sitting.
I need to go to the gym.
I've been playing football with my kids, like giving them like little one-on-one drills, so they get more confidence when they go against kids they age. I'm like, hey, they can't mess with you at all.
Right, your footwork top tier. You sat here with Coach Reek.
Cracked. So we're doing that. Y'all know me. Watching games. Watch college football this weekend. I ain't really been that tapped into it this year. I watch college football every week, but I don't be like the last couple of years. I ain't really been like, oh, I gotta watch every game. And then they did Florida State kind of dirty. I cannot lie.
Yeah, for the most part, looking in, they did.
But like, I understand it from a money standpoint. Like, oh, you don't want to put them out there and they end up getting blown out. But
politics, man.
Yeah. Clemson, we play with our food all year, so we playing in the Boca Raton Bowl. I'm like,
I'm out in Boca Raton.
Shout out to Boz.
Boz, he dropped soon too.
Oh, bet that'll be somebody I actually listen to. Yeah, man, basketball's heating up. UConn lost another game after it was some people on Twitter talking about Texas don't move me. I'm not worried about Texas, blah, blah, blah. We ain't worried about this player. We ain't worried about this player. They wasn't worried about us. They cooked us. But yeah, man.
Who else lost this weekend?
The people on my hat.
No. Who else?
Them boys cheap, boy. Miami lost. Damn. Clemson ain't played, so they couldn't lose. But everybody else that played this weekend get lost.
Somebody else that lost this weekend. I know it's not Thursday, but someone else that lost this weekend. Stanford? And you were high on
Stanford?
You think it's too hard.
You said I know it's not Thursday.
Yeah. It's a college team that you're really high on.
Oh. Yeah, they sold. I cannot lie. That boy Reed Shepard can shoot, but he cannot guard.
CW.
He cannot guard, bro. But he can shoot.
I can't say much. Duke lost twice this week.
Y'all lost back to back.
Duke lost twice this week, man. I said it on the show. I was like, bro, this team don't strike me as that team. Like, I know my team trash. I've said it.
I just think college basketball is not powerhouses anymore. Like, yeah, anybody can be beat on any given day now, and that's just what it is. In both sports, in both sides, men and women. Like, there's no more powerhouses like UConn not just showing up and beating teams anymore. Kentucky, Duke, North Carolina, Kansas, they're not just showing up and beating teams no more. Like, even South Carolina, is probably the best program in women's college basketball right now. But they're not showing up and just beating people.
North Carolina this weekend.
Duke and North Carolina get them problems. So, it's a very balanced state of college basketball, but it's also a state of like, I don't want to say like what happened to it, but like it's just weird to see like the powerhouse is just like regular.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good.
It's been that way for some time now too, honestly.
Yeah, for a couple of years at least.
Yeah.
But how about you, bro?
I'm cool. I'm all right. I don't know, man. It's life. Life be lifing. That's what I'm just saying. That life be lifing. But I'm good nonetheless, though. A little tired. Try to catch up on sleep today. That was off, but back here talking on this great old podcast of ours. Shout out to y'all who listen to tap in and tune in each week. Shout out to those that come up to me and talk to me about things or whatever. I like it. Hopefully we can get a space or have something to where we can engage with our community more because I like talking to y'all. I love talking to y'all about different things, about different sports stuff, different teams, different players. Just I love hearing what other people have to say. Like I'm not the type of person to be like a me conversation. No, I like to hear what other people are thinking as well as what I'm thinking. You know, good, healthy, ball nowhere conversations. So yeah, 2024 on the horizon. We definitely need to have something to, something that'll probably help build our community, something that help us engage our community.
Like a Discord or something.
I'm thinking out loud right now too, huh?
Like a Discord or something.
Yes, that'd be tough.
That would be dope.
Yes. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm feeling good. I'm good. I'm great for the most part. So, um,
Before
yeah.
we start,
Oh,
if y'all don't know, two of my favorite athletes are back. So y'all know I'm about to be on here pushing narratives come January. When Naomi Osaka is back on that court. And Rafael Nadal get back on that court. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
we're gonna have
Y'all
to.
have fun.
Tariq gonna have to come up with some tennis talk. Tariq's tennis talk. Tariq's tennis corner. Tariq's tennis serve. Something. We gotta have Tariq talk his tennis talk because
Vamos.
yeah, the boy knows his
Fun.
stuff.
They had their fun. Naomi back now, though. Yeah, it's time to run her back up to the top. Let's do this. And Rafa, still nothing else need to be said. We already know what it is. If he on the court, he up there. He up there. So y'all have fun with that.
All right, but yeah, let's get into it, man. New week. Got a lot that has happened between last week and this week. We're recording this on the day of the first day of the knockout rounds of the in-season tournament. There's a lot of ups there, but but yeah, we're recording this first day of the knockout rounds of the tournament. Just got done watching Celtics in Indiana. Hell of a game that was. We had a lot of teams. I think we were previewing the games last week. Yeah, we were previewing the games last week. And now this week we have our teams that are in
we're previewing like the elimination games.
Yeah. So Celtics got in, and Celtics are now out. Now you got the Pelicans and the Kings. You got Lakers and the Suns.
Go Bucks.
The Bucks and the Knicks.
Let's go. I don't care when that actually.
So yeah, Bucks and Knicks, Lakers, Suns tomorrow. Well, tonight, as you're watching this, listening to this, tonight is what you call it. Tonight, Knicks, Bucks, Suns, Lakers, and then last night, which is tonight right now, we're recording. We're recording this right as the Pelicans and Kings tip off. Tariq, what caught your eye this week?
Luka Doncic, bro. That dude, like, I know it's like, oh, he's one of the best players in the league. Like, he always can get talked about. That's fine, but this dude is just. I feel like, I don't want to say he's underrated, but I feel like he's low key underappreciated.
Really?
Like, I feel like the stuff he does from night to night doesn't get as much notice as it should, if that makes sense.
You think so?
In terms of,
I think it does.
In terms of like Feature Report, ESPN, like on social media, sure. But as far as like the data, like everybody has him like, yeah, he top 5. But from night to night, nobody's really like, yo, Luka, like, I don't think people are actually paying attention to what this dude be doing. Like, he led a team to a 30-0 run the other night against a really good OKC team. Like,
30-0 is insane, even though they still lost, but still insane.
It was crazy. And I'm just like,
wow.
Every time I
30-0? 30-0.
30-0 is crazy.
30-0 is insane, bro. Like that's a damn 30-0.
You couldn't even get a free throw. Like
How long
I'm
did that
watching
run
it
last?
live, and it gets closer and closer. I'm like, hey, they getting kind of close. They was down like 30. I'm like, hold on.
How long did that run last?
It was a good like 5-6 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it was a while. I think it went from like end of the third to the fourth, if not like almost all of the fourth quarter. Like it was a minute. But Luka, I think him and Kyrie are figuring it out, more and more. And I just think it's crazy, like what Luka has done with the teams he's had around him. Not saying he has had no talent at all, but he's played a specific way to this point, and a lot of people, probably get turned off by it just because of, um, the ball's in his hands so much. But I feel like with the players on his team, he kind of has to. Like,
Yeah.
I think this year, like him and Kyrie have figured out different ways to like for both of them to excel, and I think when it comes to playoff time, like I don't know how many dudes that I'm taking before I take him. Like I don't know how many. Like you go into a series and you like, all right, best player versus best player, who you got? How many series can you say, all right, I got the other guy? Maybe two.
You set up for what? The Nuggets and Jokic, maybe? But
I
as far
say,
as like his position, not many people.
yeah, like if you going best player for best player, I would take Jokic. I would take Giannis.
Yeah, that's
After
what I was thinking as well.
after
Jokic,
that, I'm taking Luka, or it's a conversation. Like in the playoffs, I'm taking Luka over Embiid.
all right, Luka over Tatum. Who you
Yes,
taking? You taking Luka
Luka.
over Tatum? Definitively.
Playoffs, yes.
Okay.
Because one, Luka is second. He is second in points per game all time in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The
Crazy.
one time, the one time that he didn't see Kawhi and PG in the playoffs, went to the conference finals, and he ran into Steph with not a good team around him. So you
Yeah.
mean to tell me that you put Kyrie on this dude's team, he can't get to at least another conference finals? I don't know, man. Because how many dudes in the league can stop him?
Not many.
That's really the thing. I think Minnesota maybe would have a good chance. They
Yeah.
can they can throw McDaniels. Um they can throw in and then obviously you got Gobert in the paint. So they can do a little bit of things, but I'm like, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, I don't know if anybody. My thing is like, when is he gonna make that run in the playoffs? Like, yeah, we saw the Western Conference run. When is he making that run to the finals? When is he making that finals MVP run? Like, how far away or far
I mean,
away?
I'm waiting for it for Luka, man, because I think Luka and Tatum, they're like obviously they weren't drafted the same. No, they're drafted like years apart, but they're in the same class of like
1 year.
generation, whatever, a year apart. But they're in that class of like high potential. They just gotta step into it. And I feel that year has to come for them. Like one of them is gonna have to get a championship here soon. Like they can't just keep letting the OGs get the championship from them, keep the championship from them. Like they got to show up and be that guy that leads their squad to a championship. I believe it's them two, Buck. They're the one from their generation, their class. Even though I know Tatum's not in the same draft class as them, but what's call I know they're all same caliber, same generation of player to where they're the next up. And they've been next up for some time now. They need to be now instead of next up. And I think they are now. I think all three have a chance at getting the championship this year. It's just a matter of them doing so.
So, how far do you think we are from one of those players winning a championship? And that not just those three. I mean, like those three.
Like a player with high potential.
Like, do you think it's
It's
gonna be
true.
a Giannis run, or you think another like Steph or LeBron
Like
gonna get it?
Tatum, Book, and Luka.
Shea.
You say Shea. I'm gonna not add Ja into this mix, even though Ja is in that caliber with them, in my opinion. But Ja is not playing until a couple weeks from now. Like, and they're not in a position. They're not. I mean, who knows? They could turn things around, but it's not looking promising with this team that they have at this moment. So, just
if
gonna
they
lead
try
Ja
to
out
play
this conversation. I feel like Zion is probably in that same caliber of player too.
yeah, if
But
he's healthy, he's definitely in that conversation.
yeah, but I don't know. New Orleans is like a little iffy at the moment, in my opinion. But
Halliburton.
I think it's probably be between Tatum, Tatum, Luka, and Book. I think one of them end up with the Larry OB this year.
You think either the Celtics, the Mavs, or the Suns will win the finals this year?
Yes.
We
Team
get
that's a team not named the Nuggets. I could see the Nuggets winning again too, but in terms of like the odds are in the favor of the Young Bucks, like the next generation, in my opinion. Like
there's
this is one
more
year
of them
they step
are,
into that, you know.
but
It's like
I feel like Jokic and Giannis and Embiid are in. There's like 3 tiers. So there's like
it is,
the
yeah,
like Steph, Bron, KD.
yeah,
Then you got like Jokic, Giannis, Embiid,
yeah,
and then Luka, Tatum, Book, and Shea, and so on and so forth.
yeah.
I feel like it's tiers.
I feel the same way in that, yeah.
Because I feel
You
like
got
we can't get
Bron, KD,
older,
you
but
got Bron, KD, Steph. They all their careers started in the 2000s, and then you got whatchamacallit. You got Jokic, Giannis,
started early 20
the
or early to mid
early
20.
to mid 2010s.
Yeah.
And you got last group that we just mentioned with Luka, Tatum, Book, Shea. They all career started mid 2020s. I mean mid 2010s to late 2010s, entering the 2020s. And then after them it's like LaMelo and Halliburton,
Wemby,
Wimby,
Zion.
Zion. Yeah.
Oh, Zion was 19
No,
then, right?
Zion was 19, right? Or yeah,
19.
Zion was
Yeah.
2019. Yeah.
Shea was
What?
19.
Yeah.
But what stood out to you this week?
What stood out to me this week? I feel like you know where I'm gonna go with this. Because last week, somebody on this show said that the Atlanta Magic would be on a 10-game win streak. We saw that was not the case. Because my Brooklyn Nets ended the streak. The streak started. The boy beat them right before the streak started, and the boy beat them to end the streak. But no, I would just say I'm not gonna brag too much on him, but just Mikal Bridges is playing that game. Like he really stepped. That was a really like a breakout game for him, like this season, because we've been waiting for him to have a performance like this all season. Like he's had, his moments, dropping 20 here, dropping 20 there, whatever. Like he's averaging. I want to say he's averaging maybe like 23, 24 points a game. Let's see. Stop boy averaging 22 points a game. Averaging 22 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, that's solid for Mikal. That's kind of regular. That's kind of what he was doing before he got to Brooklyn. And then he jumped up to 26 when he got to Brooklyn. And then now he's back down at 22. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of things changed between his time in Phoenix, his time being in Brooklyn, and then this year going into Brooklyn. But I don't know. I just knew that was just a very good and complete game for Mikal. And him scoring 26 in the first quarter of that game, insane. You got people that don't even reach 20 in a game, let alone reach 10 in the game, let alone reach 4 in the game. Al Horford. Let me stop. But
Damn,
I'm
not the
saying that
trade.
I'm saying that I put Al in the parlay today, which is unbeknownst to me. Like
That's your fault, bro.
that was dumb. In 2023,
I was
in
gonna
the
say who
year
told
2023, put almost 2024, put Al Horford and you slip. Come on now. That's come on.
nasty work.
Yeah. But I don't know though, man. Brooklyn Nets look good. played good. Cam Thomas is back. Sar's interview on Old Man in 3 made me more of a fan of Cam Thomas, obviously. What else has stood out to me though? I know I don't want to just flood the show it next talk. I want to talk about Heat for a second and their eye for talent. Like I feel like they've nailed like their draft picks year in and year out. Like Jaime Jaquez, boy, good. The boy good. And we've been saying this though. We've been saying this since he was in college though. Like he's been a name that we talked about since his days at UCLA. So this ain't new to us at all. But him being there where they know how to handle young talent well, because like we've seen how whatchamacallit, how Bam has been. We've seen how Tyler Hero has been. We've seen how the young guys they got from the G League, how they showed up last year in the finals and just on that whole playoff run. Like Spo is one of the better coaches in the league for sure, and
the best,
he
the best,
you
the best coach in the league.
okay, you can run with that. But look, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying I'm not tripping either. Like, yeah, you can say that.
No, I need you to definitively say the best coach in the league.
Greg Popovich is still in the league.
Have you seen his teams? He's running Jeremy Sohan at the point guard. No, we're not. No.
Greg Popovich, though.
He's running Jeremy Sohan at the point guard.
No. But
he's running Jeremy Sohan at the point guard. No, he's not. He's not number one no more.
I mean, you got a guy like
Ron in the league. Is he the best player in the league? All right, then. This ain't no longevity. This is what you do for me lately. What have you done for me lately? Spo.
Make a fair point there.
Spo been there.
Spo is good. You got whatchamacallit? What's the boy name? Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr is good.
Because he got Steph.
You got a couple. Mark Jackson has stuff. Mark Jackson has stuff.
What Steve Kerr do without Steph? Them boys got James Wiseman.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Steve Kerr did coach some boys in where is they at in Paris? Or what was they at for? No, in the Philippines. I'm sorry. I love the Kings. I love the Kings. Shout out to the Bean team.
If it was Spo, they would have won that month.
Shout out to the Bean team. They had a great win last week too. Malik Monk. That's another day that caught my. Listen, the Kentucky boys. Sacramento. Southtown. And he got the law from Trey Lyles.
This for P. Yeah.
No, them Kentucky boys, the Sacramento Wildcats.
You just threw me all the way off the snap. I was like, who the fuck is that?
The Sacramento Wildcats hooping. I like it.
Kentucky
they're capitalizing off the year that they had last year. You know, last year was a big year for them, make it to the playoffs. And I think they built on that this year, for sure. I mean, not think that they built that. They have built on that. Like, they've proven that last year was no fluke. Mike Brown has done an amazing job with that squad. Yeah. So, I love seeing the Kings. Like, when the Kings are playing, I'm tuning in. So, that has caught my eye. I felt like I had a question here. I don't know. We can move on though. Yeah.
All right. So, should we get to the tier, or should we get to a couple questions I got?
Let's do tier list first.
All right, because one of the questions got something to do with the tiers. Okay. All right. So, the tier list this week, Bryce is going to be putting these playoff performers in a tier list. This is based on playoff performances, playoff legacy alone. No regular season, no MVPs, none of that. This is what have you done in the playoffs, in the finals, all that. So the first name, LeBron James.
Oh, you said lately.
Recently. No. Like this is over
all time career
body of work. Body of
Oh,
work.
LeBron, number one, top tier, by himself.
Let me finish. KD.
Ooh,
Steph Curry.
ooh,
Giannis.
okay.
Jokic.
Damn,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. I was watching. I don't remember what I was watching this week, but I was like, "Oh shit! I got the tier list this week, and it's gonna be a good." I wrote it down so I ain't forget. I said, "Yeah, I ain't about to tell."
You said Braun, KD, Steph, Giannis, Jokic.
Yup. What's the tier list? Full body of work now.
Right. I'm
KD got
struggling with who I
some.
put in. I'm struggling with who I would put in the third tier.
Somebody
Because
got to put out.
I want to put Giannis there, but I just remember Giannis's like finals run, bro, and like that closeout game,
Crazy.
80 piece to close out on a bum leg. Man, hyperextended his knee.
No, like if y'all,
Bring
I
that
don't
up.
know.
We brought it up again. Third week in a row, we brought that up. That's the reason why I did.
But actually though, I don't know if people remember like how bad it looked with his knee. Like it looked like he was gonna be done for the rest of like until next season. Like
Well, his shit said
do that. Yeah, that's
being. Oh, I see. He shot that bit from deep. But what's it called? I don't know. I just can't discount that man. You know that man did what he did, bro. Like that man went to game seven with the Nets. Survived the game seven with Kevin Durant in the Nets. Kevin Durant dropped damn 50 in that damn game. Survived that because KD foot shoot shot. Man, I got reminded about that the other day, man. I was like, I was hurt. In like regular conversation, somebody brought that up. I was like, are you serious? Anyways, but I can't just discount Giannis like that. I just can't discount Jokic like that either after seeing what he did last year. But like, I mean, obviously out of them two, they have the smallest sample sizes out of everybody. You know, both have one ring each. Both like, you know, spearheaded a final championship run for their programs for their teams. They made history doing so. So it's just hard to discount them and put them there. But that being said, I might just have to put both of them at 3. Like third tier ain't a bad tier in this list, but it ain't what Steph and KD have done. It ain't what LeBron done. Respectfully, that man Bron with the damn 10 straight finals, 9 straight, whatever. Man was in the finals just about every year. I don't know, for a decade in the 2010s. That man was in the finals every year except for 2 years.
He went to eight straight.
8 straight.
But he went
10 total, I want to say. He's been in 10 total.
He didn't go in 2019, but then he went back in 2020.
Yeah. So
9.
8 straight, 10 total, because he went in 2007.
Yep.
Went in 2007, won in 2020 bubble. So yeah. Went back to back with the Heat. And just like I said, like Braun in the tier by himself. Ain't nobody else has done that, doing that, whatever. Braun, number 1 tier, top tier, by himself, lonesome. There's only one seat in the King's chair. And that goes to LeBron James, the King. King sits on top of the throne. Tier 1. Tier 2, I would say KD and Steph. KD's had remarkable, amazing performances. Like I said, the game 7, or like you got his time in OKC, going through the gauntlet they went through to get to that finals. That young squad going through the past 3 Western Conference champions.
That oop to Russell Westbrook.
Dog.
On a fast break.
Dog.
Such a vivid memory, bro.
Man.
Such a vivid memory, bro. He threw that bit at Russ said, against the Lakers. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd was going stupid. Bro.
And then, I don't know. I know a lot of people wanted to discount the 2 rings he got with the Golden State, but you can't really discount the 2 rings he got with Golden State because of his performance during that time, bro. Like, I know he's on a Monster team with Steph Clay, Draymond got, they had the bench that they had. Sean Livingston was showing up crazy in those games, in some of those games. Who else did they have on that team? Kevon Looney, another big piece to their success there. But KD held his own though. I mean, I understand it's like a big difference between that Golden State Warriors team and that Cavs team that they played those 2 years. Like 1 year they played against the Cavs, and it was whatchamacallit, it was competitive. But that second year when it got swept, was it a sweep or was it a gentleman sweep? It was a sweep second year, right? When LeBron took them there in 2018, had Jordan Clarkson and Cedi Osman.
Yeah, I think they got swept in 2018.
They got swept. They definitely got swept. They definitely got swept.
Yeah, because Bron got
I remember we was talking. I remember this dude in my dorm. We were talking, and I was like, "Bro, no, Bron got swept in the finals, and you look like you got to get swept to get in the finals. Like, no, you can't be in the GOAT conversation, get swept in the finals like that." I'm just saying, Jordan never got swept in the finals, but yeah, no, what KD did in those 2 years in Golden State, what he did with the Nets too, bro. My goodness. After going up against the would have not would have been going against the would be champions of that year. Going against the team that would go on to be champions that year, I should say. Them boy, he had himself, yeah, Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge, Bruce Brown, down. Who else was on that team? Joe Harris missing damn wide open ass shots ass. Now getting DNPs and damn Detroit. I'm sorry, bro. I got smoke for Joe Harris. I really don't like that guy. But Joe Harris missing wide open shots ass. Damn. Who else? Damn. Who else was on that team, bro? I'm tripping.
Boy,
James
Mike.
Harden. I was Mike James was on that team. Yeah, Mike James definitely was on that team. That's what call it. But I'm trying to
Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas did not see a minute in that series.
No, I said Cam Thomas before Cam Thomas.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no. Oh, Patty Mills. That's who's on that squad. Patty Mills. Yeah. I wasn't really a fan of Patty Mills at that time either. Because Kyrie got hurt. And Kyrie and James Harden got hurt in that series. James Harden got hurt like what, maybe 30 seconds into that game.
Damn near, yeah.
Yeah. And then Kyrie got hurt coming down off the layup, rolling his ankle on Giannis's foot.
What was that, game 2?
Huh?
Or, that game 2 or 3? 3?
That was game 3.
It was middle of game 3.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That was game 3. And I was like, that's all kind of mad. I was like, damn. Because that made James Harden rush back. Because if he got done with this, if he were able to win the series in 4 or 5, that would give them time. That would give them more time to rest. I don't know if Kyrie would have came back. Kyrie probably would have came back. Maybe, depending on how many games we would have went with Atlanta, he would have came back towards the end of that series. James Harden would have came back towards the end of that series, and KD would have been able to hold his own through that series against Atlanta. But yeah, just KD and the performance he had in the Boston series, the performance he had in the whatchamacallit series, in the Bucks series. Like after the Achilles, that's the first season after his Achilles, coming back from the Achilles injury. He's one of the ones. Steph, oh man. That man Steph, insane, crazy. Like, I don't even gotta really go into detail about Steph. We already know about Steph. Steph gonna light it up every night. That man Steph helped his team come back. What they down 3-1 to the whatchamacallit? Yeah, they were down 3-1. They were down 3-1 to the Thunder.
Oh yeah.
Down 3-1 to the Thunder, came back.
I
Weren't they down like 3-1 or 3-2 or something crazy to the
3-1.
Rockets?
Yeah, they were down 3-2, and they didn't have Katie.
Yeah, and then what he did in what was that 2022?
Yep,
Last year?
Boston.
Wow, year before last?
I mean, game 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tier list for this week, playoff performers. LeBron tier 1, KD stat tier 2. Giannis and Jokic tier 3, only because you have a small sample size of them, but that's not to discount them. Like what Giannis and what Jokic has done, it's been phenomenal. But just they got one ring each. Let them do that.
Ranking them 1 through 5. Who's 2 through 5?
You say who's 2 through 5? Well, I think I would have it. Yeah, I think I would have LeBron, KD, Steph, Giannis, Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic last.
It's most recent. I mean,
Giannis did get cooked in 2 playoff series against Miami.
that's also true. That's also true. And like the times that Jokic has lost is because his team hasn't been there. Like it's been just
Has Steph ever been swept? KD got swept. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I don't count that KD sweep, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey,
That's functional as hell. I don't count that shit.
You don't count it? That's like
I
saying
overlook it.
So you count LeBron getting swept in 2000?
Because he got swept in the finals twice. In the finals. You get swept in the finals. You get swept in the finals. That's different, bro. First round, your team.
First round,
your team in the play-in. First round, your team in the play-in, and get swept to the team that represents your conference in the damn East in the finals. That's different against swept. That's different against swept in the finals. Get swept first round to the team that will eventually go to the finals. It's different against swept in the finals.
Did you even hear what you just said, bro?
I heard what I said.
Okay, so you're telling me getting swept in the first round is better than getting swept in the finals?
Yes.
Not to mention, not him scoring 25 straight against the Detroit Pistons to get to the finals. No. We're just gonna discount all that. No, that don't matter because he got beat by one of the best teams of all time in the San Antonio Spurs. But Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan, need I go on? Who was his best player on his team that year? Anderson Varejao, Ilgauskas. They didn't even have Mo Williams yet. Boobie Gibson was the starting point guard. KD had Kyrie, and you talking about him getting swept in the first round is not bad? Fuck out of here, bro.
They had no chemistry, though. Like I said,
they had no chemistry.
They had no chemistry. Yeah, man, Kyrie being an activist.
Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass right now? There's no way you serious right now. There's no way.
I'm sorry, I can't defend it no more. Like you're right. But I'm saying why I don't count that. I try to not look at that and not trying to like that has nothing to do with his legacy because KD still played. KD still played. He dealt with drama and BS all season, dealt with washed up bigs and people who try to like get their careers revived, and Ben Simmons.
LeBron dealt with way worse and he never got first round.
Like, that's not on KD. That's on everybody else. That's not on KD.
LeBron just last year carried a fucking team to the conference finals.
As an AC, yeah. That a play in AC that. Yeah. That's why he's number 1 on this list. That's why he's number 1 on this list.
Yeah.
Number 1 by himself.
You're discrediting. You're not holding KD to the same standard that you're holding these other players to. Because if Steph got swept in a fucking first round, you wouldn't even have thought about you would have Heat 3 for sure. Might be 4.
I mean, them boys didn't lose a play-in game. I can say that. They lost a play-in game to the Grizzlies.
They lost one game. It's not a series. They lost one game.
Yes, it's not a series, but they lost a playing game.
And then they turned around and did what the next year?
Won a championship.
Oh, okay.
That's why he too.
What KD do after he gets swept? Jump to another team.
Bags.
And lost again. Oh, okay. That sounds like the KD experience.
Yeah.
Get close, lose, leave.
Yep. I'm playing my career. That's what he's doing. He's playing my career in real life.
Steph is ahead of KD for me.
Okay.
Steph got 4.
Oh yeah, Steph got 4. Steph got 4. Yeah.
This nigga crazy. No. You put KD over
Steph. No, chill with me. KD
only got rings because of Steph. Steph got at least 2 without KD. At least.
That's why I can't make these takes on my own. That's why we got to talk these out.
He's crazy. All right. So the question that I have that pertains to this.
Okay.
Today.
2023.
About to be 2024.
Yes.
When the playoffs start in May.
Yes.
Or April. Sorry. Who is the most dangerous playoff performer? If your team is in the playoffs and you think you got a good chance, who do you not want to see the most? What player do you not want to see the most?
Ooh. Out of this lineup, out of these players.
No, out of all the players in the league.
Oh, all the players in the league.
Out of all the players in the league.
Oh, okay, all right. Cool.
That means it could be Luka, Tatum, Jokic, Giannis, Book, could be anybody.
That's what I said. I'm about to say Book. Book is one of them ones. Book is the man on the mission.
Of all the people, you would say Book?
I don't say all the people, but he's one of them. Okay. Steph, definitely one of them. Jokic, definitely one of them. I would say out of this list, Steph and Jokic. Like, being in the roles they're in, like, being the players that they are in their games, translating the way they can, and being that, they're still relied upon at the rate that they're relied upon on, being that there's nothing you can really do with either of them. Like, you could slow down Braun, KD, Giannis, but you can't, I don't know, you can't really slow down what Jokic is doing because Jokic is so team involved. Like, he's not getting 20, 30, whatever. Somebody else on that team is. Somebody else on that team getting, like, that's why they flourished so much last year, because Jokic it's the talent surrounded around Jokic. You got guys like Christian Brown and Michael Porter Jr., don't swing the rock, and Jamal Murray.
Damn.
Gordon.
He said Christian Brown, Michael Porter, don't swing the rock, Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray. Like, he's just gonna slide past that shit like he didn't say it.
Bro, but the reason why they worked last year because they got the team that they got. And they got the right coach there too, Michael Malone. Like, he knows how to coach that squad. Like, he's done a good job with that team. Like, yeah, if I see the Nuggets, I'm playing my A game. I'm playing my best, bro. I'm playing like, hey, listen, ain't gotta be no baddies on the court side. It ain't gotta be no baddies there. It's grandmas ain't gotta be there for me to play good. I'm playing the best basketball players.
Bro.
I'm playing my best basketball I ever played. I'm strapping up, playing the best basketball I've ever played in my life. If I'm going up against the Denver Nuggets and Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
Not mad at it.
Who else is there? I feel like he's streaky, but I feel like that could be one of those years for Jason Tatum though.
Jason Tatum.
He's up and down. Like he'll put up a stinker in the playoffs, and then next game drop 40.
I feel like his lows are way more talked about than anybody else's. Like his lows, he don't have that many lows, but when he does, they're magnified.
Because they be stinkers. Stinkers.
He also got 50 points in the game 7.
Yeah.
And then what he did to Philly last year.
Yeah. And even in that I think of that first round, when they lost to the Nets, that one game that they won, he dropped 50 in. Like, that's why I'm thinking, like, all right, he's almost there with it, like, I think
it's got to be
this year
every
could be one of those years for him. It's gonna have to be if he wants to win a championship. Like that's gonna have to be it. You know, like he got to be locked in, really mom mentality mode, not just let me text Kobe. No, you got to embody that, bro. You got to embody that. I'm not tripping off of it. I'm not tripping off of it. I'm just saying it got to be more than the Kobe T-shirt in the tunnel. No, you got to embody it. Come on, man. You can't just say mama mentality. No, you got to be about it, bro. I'm sorry. So Tatum this year, I feel like that could be one of the years where he's about it and is embodying mama mentality. So, Luka, dangerous, real dangerous in these playoffs. Like I feel like that man see red when he see the Clippers, even though they don't wear red a lot anymore. But that man see red. Man, it's a raging bull. El Toro. That man when he see red. I said when he see red, when he sees the Clippers. You could tell I'm sorry. Um Other people, there's a lot of people that are just unpredictable. Like last year with Jimmy Butler. We all know Jimmy Butler nice, but I don't say it's unpredictable. It's just like he just took the world by storm with his performance again in the playoffs.
He's
Just
done
like he
that.
did in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? Like he did in the bubble. Yeah. Like when he did in the bubble,
And the year before that,
yeah.
2022, he did it too.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, like they got to the finals last year, is what I'm saying. Like as an AC, like I think he took the world by storm because of their position. Bro, it's us we talking here, bro. Like it's us. We know who these players are and know what they're credible of. But I'm saying as far as the type of years that they had, like last year, Jimmy, shit was magnified because of the position it was in. They came from an A seed playing team. They had to play 2 games just to get an A seed spot, just to get to the finals, bro. And even then, they got to the finals. What they win? They won 2 games, right? They went 6.
I think we only got.
I only got 1. Okay.
Yeah, because it was
That's
2-1.
right, because they did end it at home, so it was at 5. It was 5.
Well, it was 2. It was 1-1 going to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
We lost both. Because I came on here and was like, we getting at least 1 in Miami, and we ain't getting either. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. There's a lot of players you can go with. Honestly, it's not really a wrong answer. I think based off last year, you go Jokic.
Yeah,
but you could also go Luka. I mean, Braun still got a case. Like I
Braun
know
definitely still has a case, bro. Like I
Braun
mean,
older, but we went to a conference finals last year, and if it wasn't for Jokic, he'd have
yeah,
been in the finals again.
yeah. No, Braun is definitely one of those ones, bro. Like you can't really discount Braun, but based off of the last couple of years, like his team just hasn't been.
That Tom Brady effect.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they not really like that this year. Watch them when they get to the playoffs, though. Everything changed.
Hashtag Wash King. Hashtag just get from Akron.
We get it. Damn. No, I'm just kidding. But nah. I got like 2 more questions for you, unless you got something for me.
No, you got the topics today.
All right. What should the Warriors do right now? Let me look at the stand. Because they're not looking too hot right now. I think they're 9-11. I want to say off the top of the dome. They're 9-11.
Yeah, they're 9-11. Lost the last game. Yeah.
And again, before you go, I don't know what the fuck Steph was thinking, passing that bitch out to the corner to Draymond. I'm sorry, just no. We can't get on Bron for making the right pass. And then when Steph do it, ain't nobody saying nothing. I love Steph. Steph, one of my favorite players. It's not my favorite player in the league. That shit wasn't it, bro. You cannot take Kawhi 1-on-1 and then be like, you know what? Let me pass this John out to Draymond. corner three because he gonna make it. Boy, we saw that boy shoot one against the Raptors. What that hit? That bit hit the top of the back. Nah, let me check.
Bro, he had 4 threes in the first quarter this weekend though.
That's fine.
Boy, he was cooking.
You said the what?
And
what?
He had 4 threes.
And the what?
First quarter.
And how many did he have at the end of the game?
I mean, I don't know. I guess 4. Did he have 4?
All right, then. It wasn't like he was hitting them all game. He hit them bitches at 3 o'clock that day. He wasn't hitting them at 6 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock that game.
he was hitting them at 4:15, but he was not hitting them bitches at 7 o'clock.
Oh, he was running, not walking.
See, if he would have walked down there.
Well, I said the boy had 18 points in the first quarter. I'm like, yo.
How much he finished with?
21.
Oh my God, that boy had flashbacks to Game 7.
Boy went 4 for 8 from 3.
So that means that boy was hot and got cold quick.
Started passing it up.
I don't even know why Steph even thought about passing
it. Listen, you got him, Moses Moody, and Steph all had 20 plus. Clay had 17. Podzimski had 12. Did I say that right?
Podzimski. Just call him AirPods, bro. Just call him AirPods.
AirPods is crazy.
That's the name.
That's tough. I like it. I don't know, man. The bench not really striking me, you know? Like, it's not like a Warriors bench. Like,
we've been saying that. People been saying that for years, though, I feel like.
Honestly, though. And you think about the year they won the championship was different. They had Jordan Poole, Wiseman, even though Wiseman didn't do much, but it still had Jordan Poole, Wiseman, Moody, Kuminga. I don't know, man. I don't think they should make drastic moves, but like they gotta lock in.
No. Hell.
What?
What happened to my boy, bro?
What happened to who?
Nah.
What happened?
My boy Trevor, bro. Oh, but he stepped on his fucking leg. Oh my God.
I was like, what? I was like, hold on, you scared me for a second. I was like, wait, who, huh? Trevor who?
Trevor Lawrence, man.
Like Trevor Lawrence. I'm thinking like, all right, I don't know what I thought. I was like, huh?
Step on my boy.
But yeah, T-Law that was out.
Bruh, I'm like this, the whole crowd like this.
Oh, wait, so it just happened?
Yes.
I thought he got hurt earlier for some reason.
No.
I think somebody else got hurt earlier. And then you saying that, I'm thinking like, oh, it must be him that got hurt earlier.
Bruh. They start when the players start kneeling, that's when you know it's bad, bro.
Damn, so Bowen he clanked that off the damn backboard just now. He had nice Euro. Bang! All hard off the backboard.
Come on.
Why ain't nobody touch that boy, man? Anyways, Warriors though. Them boys just need to lock in, bro. Like, I don't know what is the solution here. I don't know if I don't know if trading Clay or Draymond is the answer. Because it's like that means you just looking for some temporary success instead of building. And that's not what they're about. If anything, they should find ways or just adapt in this sense, like they've been doing. Like they're the ones who got the game the way the game is now. Everybody done caught up to them. Now it's time for them to change the game in a different way if they want to succeed. You know, I know these players are getting older. Steph, Clay, and Dre. I don't try to combine their names just now. Steph, Clay, and Dre are getting older, yes, but with that, I don't know. I just think they gotta get the right pieces around them. I don't think they should have got rid of Jordan Poole, but I know there's a lot of stuff going on there. I thought Jordan Poole has been a good player to be around them, and a good player to learn from the guys like Steph and Clay. Learn how to take smart shots, learn how to play the game of basketball, rather than doing what he's doing in Washington now, which ain't terrible, but it's not really what he needs for his career, in my opinion. At least I don't think he was ready for yet to try to lead a team anywhere. Like Jordan Poole's a good player, good offensive skill set, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, it's just like a J.R. Smith vibe. Like, yeah. But I don't know, man. You just gotta hope. I don't know. It just seems like the game done caught up to the board, Like that one meme where it's like the Ninja Turtles when they're babies, and then the Ninja Turtles when they grow up, it's Master Splinter.
Yeah.
That's what the Warriors are Master Splinter.
Damn.
That's what it's looking like. Because in the West, look, in the West, what teams you got out West that are leading in the standings right now? You got the Timberwolves, the Thunder. Yeah, Timberwolves, Thunder. Got Sacramento at 4, Dallas at 6. Yeah, the younger squads are above them in the standings and have had better seasons than them and have beaten them. Denver a little younger. Yeah, you got the young squads ahead of them in the standings. They all done caught up. Like their rookie years or whatever were the years where y'all were dominating and everything, but now they done caught up and they the big dogs in the West. Y'all the OGs. And respectfully, OGs, it might be time for y'all, just to take a step back. Or if you want to compete with the young guys, gotta be like them a little bit. You gotta change it up. Cause they know y'all game. They expecting something out of y'all. So yeah. That's what I think should go on with the Warriors is learn how to catch up to the current game, I guess. What do you think?
I feel like there needs to be some change, but I don't think moving Clay and Draymond is the answer. Because, yeah, you need them to you need Clay to play better, and you need Draymond to stay on the court. But first of all, you're not about to get no crazy value for them.
No,
what are
not
you
at
getting
all.
for Clay
Probably
Thompson?
getting like a role player and a second round pick.
I wouldn't go that far now. But
You probably gonna
something
get like a couple role players and maybe a second round pick swap type
along
thing. Like,
that.
yeah.
And that's not gonna put Steph over like over the edge of getting to a championship. Like
No.
Clay, at the very least, Clay and Draymond know what they need to do when it comes to that point. Like they just got to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that mean that they're gonna win it? Probably not. I mean, probably not. But I still feel like unless they trade the young guys, I mean, you got to trade if you really want to go all in for the next 1 to 2 years and see what you got with this window. You got to trade Moody, Kuminga, Wiggins, but it's not Bob Myers. It's Mike Dunleavy. So he's not looking at them as I've watched these dudes grow up. I've been here since the start. Like he bro, I just came in here and they brought me in here to make the hard decisions. So I don't think they trade Clay. I don't think they trade Draymond. But I don't know if they want to trade the young guys because those are supposed to be their future. Mm-hmm. But if we're being honest, at least to this point, has Moses Moody showed us anything that shows he's gonna be a real deal impact player? Like not to this point. Jonathan Kuminga's shown flashes, but he's not like a real deal impact player. Like you need impact players. I don't know where they're gonna find it. Like if you can get Siakam, sure, that works. But you have to move a Moses Moody and probably a Wiggins to get him. But I mean, you just gotta choose which way you're going. You gotta either go young or you gotta go all in on this next 1 to 2 years, and that's a decision that Mike Dunleavy and the rest of the organization are gonna have to make.
Yeah.
And then last question.
Okay.
Is the NBA as wide open as it's ever been? Now it feels like maybe 10 to 12 teams feel like they have a real shot. 10 to 12 might be a stretch, but it's a lot of teams that feel like they have a real chance. Uh-oh. 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 What I ain't seen yet.
Oh, it's like I saw the air and went straight over there whenever the whistle blew. I was like, oh, what's going on?
Oh shit.
Now you know what's funny? Damn, Jeff T talking about how he slapped dude in the game.
Like, yo, what is wrong with Buddy?
I see the video, bro. He really did. Like he really just like Jeff T is funny, bro.
He goofy. I don't know what he be on.
It's just the way he tells the stories. It'd be the stories themselves and then the way he tells the stories.
But yeah, it feels like, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wouldn't say 8, but I feel like there's definitely 10 to 12 teams that think they have a real chance at winning the championship this year. You
I'm thinking
got,
Sixers, Celtics, Bucks in the East.
but you got to think about from like a team perspective, not just like what we think.
Yeah, no, I'm
Like
thinking team perspective. Yeah, I'm
Miami
thinking.
sure thinks they can win.
Yeah. No, you said who just you said Miami?
Miami for sure thinks they can win.
Yeah.
Then you have like Knicks, Pacers, Cavs, who are
Yeah.
like on that verge.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like they're like on the outside looking in, but
Right. They're like second
they don't
round
they don't
opponents.
think they don't think they're that far.
Yeah.
So then in the West, you've got Minnesota, which at this point is first seed, so they believe it. Thunder, second seed,
Thunder. Yeah.
they believe it. The
You got
Nuggets,
this. You got the Kings. You got the
Kings,
Suns.
like damn near like 1 through 9.
I'll say whoever's in playoff contention on both sides, honestly.
1 through 9 in the West. I wouldn't count the Rockets, but I would count the Warriors at 11. So like 10 teams think they have a real chance of winning the championship. That's crazy. I don't think we've ever seen that. Like it could be the whole
And we thought
late,
last year it might have been the most open.
right? And that's why it feels like this could be a year where,
But even this year, you got even out east, you got Boston. These are for sure contenders. Boston, Milwaukee, not Phoenix. Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, and you got other teams that are just really good. Like Knicks are good, Indiana's good, Miami's good. Orlando showing that they're serious. That 9-game streak ain't no fluke. Even though they lost to the Nets, but still they've showed up big against other teams. Like they beat the Celtics this year, they beat the Bucks this year.
I think they beat the Nuggets too.
And you said they beat the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think it was the Nuggets. I think
I
they
think
beat
it was
the
the Nuggets they beat. I don't think it was the Bucks. My fault. They beat the
yeah
Celtics
they
for the
beat the
Nuggets last streak in the
Nuggets.
midst of the streak
Like
in the end. So I mean, just a matter of seeing how far or how much they win, how they play throughout. I
yeah,
have a real like good, not representation. I have a real good what's it called? I think I have a really good.
feel. outlook perspective.
More observation. A really good opinion, just like a really good, just like thought or whatever about the Atlanta Magic come All-Star break. Like it will have to. It's going to take for them to get to the All-Star break, and their how they are, how they look, who they beaten since like till then, for me to get a good observation on them or get a good thought about how they are in terms of contender talk.
Yeah, it's really fun to see all these teams just continue to battle out. Because I mean, when you look at the standings, Timberwolves only have 4 losses, and then Boston has 5. After that, everybody's like 14-6, 12-7, 11-8, 11-9.
Yeah.
13-6, 14-7, 11-7, 12-8. And the teams that are like 9-10, 11-10, 12-9, 11-8, they all think they got a chance of winning the championship this year. Like Cavaliers are 11-9, Miami's 11-9, Indiana's 11-8,
Brooklyn 10-9,
12-7. Like all these, we're not doing that. All these
Brooklyn
teams,
10-9.
they are not in that conversation.
Brooklyn 10-9. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing with us.
They're with the Hawks. They're not in that conversation.
Stop playing.
They are. They just cooked y'all last week.
Stop playing with us. 10-9.
Yeah, it's just fun from night to night to see what teams continue to build in the right direction. I just think like you can look at the records and be like, oh, like this team isn't as good as they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's hard to win from night to night in the league right now. Like the only sure wins at this point is Detroit, Washington. I wouldn't even say Washington. Detroit. No, yeah, I'd say Washington. Detroit, Washington, San Antonio are the only like sure wins. Even Portland has played better the last couple of weeks. The Grizzlies have played better the last couple of weeks. The Jazz are not an easy team to beat, even without marking it. And then in the East, like you got Detroit and the Wizards. The Bulls still got talent, even if you don't think they're a very good team. They still got talent. The Hornets without LaMelo Ball, I guess, is an easier win, but they've still played pretty well. So you can't say for sure that that's an easy win. The Raptors are not an easy win. Like you can't look on the schedule and be like, yeah, this is a dub for sure tonight. Like, no, it's not. You got to go out there. You got to play the best game of your life. Oh my God, this boy trash.
Ooh, the quarterback.
Jacksonville's backup ran the ball for like 4 yards and then fumbled.
Oh, I don't like him on Twitter this.
Now
I
he
want
hurt.
to Twitter this because playoff standings count on this game, and we have somebody in the league who is a listener of our show who is down right now, and he's down to somebody who hasn't checked the league in a long time. And this guy has Saquon Barkley in the lineup.
I'm sick right now, bro. Trevor.
and he about to lose by 0.5 points because he had to rely on Calvin Ridley.
Damn, that is crazy.
He had to rely on Calvin Ridley to get six plus more than 6 points. Bro had to rely on Calvin Ridley, dog. And about to lose by 0.3 points. This thing, look, 66.2 to 66.5 is the score of this game, of this week. I ain't never seen nothing like this, boy. Anyways, man, Godspeed. But yeah, you got any other questions or any other things before we talk about a little more in depth about the in-season tournament?
No, because that's what else I was gonna talk about. So nope, that's it.
Okay, so yeah, in-season tournament. We had in the knockout round this week before them we'll go to Vegas. And we got what we had, like I mentioned, Boston Celtics. They lost against the Indiana Pacers Tyrese Halliburton had arguably the best game of his career. First career triple double. Went crazy. Okay, crazy. And then now we're watching the Sacramento Kings, the Bean team, up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And then tomorrow we have the New York Knicks up against the team name. Against the Milwaukee Bucks. And then we have the Phoenix Suns up against Los Angeles Lakers. Now, one team has moved on to the next round. You got New Orleans up on Sacramento at the moment, as we got like a minute left in the first half. Who do you think advances?
Through the whole thing?
Or, I mean, just with the games that I mentioned.
I want to say Sacramento, but they're down by 11 right now. But they can come back. So
it's only first half.
I'll still go Sacramento.
Yeah.
I'll go Bucks just based off of they got the best two players. Two of the best three players on the court. Because I don't want to just disrespect Jalen Brunson like that. But I mean, I don't know. You can debate Jalen Brunson and Damian Lillard, but so I'll probably go Bucks. And then Suns Lakers is tough because the Lakers have beat them, I think, twice this year already. But I'll probably go Suns because Book typically plays pretty well against the Lakers. But the Lakers have been absolutely locked in these in-season tournament games. So it's tough. It's tough. But I'm going to go Suns. So I'll go Suns, Bucks, Kings.
Yeah, I'd agree here, man. I think the Suns just honestly got a little more, but I don't know. Especially if Book plays. I'm taking the Suns over the Lakers. Suns over Lakers. I would like to see the Knicks win, but I think just a safe pick here would be the Bucks.
Knicks Pacers would be fun. Ooh.
Knicks Pacers would be fun. Reignite the rivalry.
Obi Toppin revenge?
Reignite the rivalry, man. That man, hey.
Second round pick.
Halliburton and next Reggie Miller for the Knicks.
Ooh. Both of them got ugly jumpers, but them shit's cash.
Man, that's facts though. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just amazed by Tyrese Halliburton and that game he had tonight, bro. Like, just unbelievable, bro. Let's look. Bro had 26 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists, a steal, and 0 turnovers. Again. Shot 5 for 11 from 3. Like, yeah. This kid is great. It's arguably, we were talking about this. We were talking about this at the beginning of the show. We were talking about this before the show. First. Okay. Yeah. We both think he is a top 3-point guard in the league. Best in the East. And arguably top 2. Definitely top 3. But arguably top 2. I don't know, man. The boy good, bro. The boy is just damn good, bro. I was thinking about it earlier today. I was like, bro, it's like it's just like random how people find talent, and just like how Tyrese Halliburton wasn't like a big name coming into the league. Like in college, he was good, but it's not like you heard about him every night like other players in his draft class. But he's been proven this show. He's been proven that he is one of the best players in the draft class. Arguably the best. I mean, I know you got Ant there. You got him and Ant, really. LaMelo, he's better, but he better than LaMelo in my opinion.
2020 class. That's Desmond Bain,
Bang.
Tyrese, right? Maxi. Yeah,
Maxie? I believe so.
yeah. Maxi's 2020.
Let's see.
2020 is a pretty good class.
All right, so Ant, Wiseman, LaMelo. Bro, Halliburton with 12.
Yeah, they wanted to. They
Obi
wanted
Toppin,
to.
Denny Avdia, Killian Hayes, Oneka Konwu, Devin Vassell were all drafted ahead of him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Pat Will
and the
drafted at fourth.
Knicks fans wanted Tyrese too. Just like they wanted Dennis Smith Jr., they wanted him, and they was like, "Nah, let's get Obi," even though we got Julius Randle.
Damn, whatchamacallit? The damn James Dolan. Aaron Neesmith was 14th, Cole Anthony 15. Um, yeah, this is the Maxi draft. Maxi got drafted 21. Y'all took Pressure to Chua at 20. We had Sadiq Bey, but traded him, obviously.
We still big.
Jaden McDaniels got picked by the Lakers here, but obviously he didn't end up there. Desmond Bain picked 30th in this draft to the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard, RJ Hampton got picked by the Bucks. Quickly got drafted 25. Josh Green, Zeke Nagy, Alazinski put the guy on the Thunder.
Pokuševski?
Pokachevsky, yeah.
Say Poku.
Sure. But yeah, that was that draft. Let me see if I notice anybody else from the second round in this draft. That's a real pixelated picture. I can't really see. Oh, Trey Jones. Remember Grant really got drafted.
Who?
Grant Riller.
Oh, I think you said Jeremy Grant. I was gonna say
No,
he got drafted.
Grant Riller was in this draft, and that was my first appearance on ESPN. Because they showed us highlights, and who's in the background? Yours truly. But no, all in all though, Tyrese Halliburton, really one of them ones. Like, it's just something about him, bro. Like, he's been the best player for his team. He's been the best player on the floor in some of these games. Like, he's really been able to control the game by himself, either doing that by him scoring, other people scoring. It's really nice. So I'm ecstatic to see him play and him develop, and glad that he's really one of them ones and is gonna be one of them ones for some time. And yeah.
So who you got winning the whole thing?
Why I have winning the whole thing.
Because Friday night would be the semifinals, right? No,
Semifinal in Vegas, I believe, yes.
semifinals is Thursday, and then the 9th is the championship game.
Okay. So I think I gotta see who really. I don't know. I really gotta see who comes out though. Like, of these knockout round games before they get to the semifinal games. But I like I like how Indiana looked tonight against the Celtics. Um, I
I
like the
mean,
Kings a lot.
they were the most dominant.
I like the Kings a lot. I like I like the Suns. I don't want to count the Suns out. I feel like Book is the man on the mission this year. KD is so KD. I like their chances. So those would be my picks. Indiana, Sacramento, Phoenix. Out of those, it'd be one out of those three.
Not mad at it. The ESPN and TNT are coming together for December 7th in
That's
season
tough.
semifinals coverage. Stephen A. and Michael Wilbon will join Inside the NBA. TNT semifinal games will be Kevin Harlan, Candace Parker, and Doc Rivers from ESPN. and the ESPN will have Mike Breen, Doris Burke, and Reggie Miller. I feel like it's gonna be cool, but it's also gonna be really weird to see like certain people on different like to see Reggie Miller on ESPN is gonna be crazy. And to see like Stephen A being with Shaq and Chuck.
Even A on
Oh
inside
yeah.
Morty.
If they would have had Shaq, Chuck, Shannon, and Stephen A, man, that shit was doing numbers, bro.
Bro, put Cam and Mason in the mix too.
People wouldn't even have wanted to watch the games. They're like, man, forget the games.
Right.
Let's get 30 more minutes of this, and then we can
Give
get to
us
the
them
Heat.
four. Listen, give us them four and add Cam and Mason in the mix.
Man, EJ would be up there having a ball, boy.
Right?
EJ like, all right, guys. Oh, pause. Whoa.
Yeah, pause. Pause what? What are we pausing the game for? The game's going on.
Don't do Ernie like that. Ernie one of them
No,
one
Ernie
ones.
no. Ernie no. That hey, he from the mean streets.
What'd he say? Oh man, what'd he say? Rick Ross, the boss.
Yeah.
In
Bro,
Miami.
mean streets in Milwaukee, right?
Who?
Ernie, is he from the mean streets? That's the thing they joke about.
Yeah, I don't know. Shout out Ernie Johnson though. He real.
Ah, the Ernie Johnson, man.
That bit. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, he from Milwaukee. They say, yeah, Ernie from the mean streets of Milwaukee.
Oh, shit. I ain't know that. They funny, man. Hey, EJ, who that? What song is this? That's how. That's the equivalent of P. What college he went to?
Yeah.
When Shaq asked EJ, what song is this? That's going out or coming into the studio. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see all that come together. I mean, this tournament has been a huge win. So shout out to the NBA for putting some incentives and making people and making sure that the teams and the players cared about it.
Yes.
It's gonna be a fun week of basketball. It's gonna be weird only having like 2 games for the next 2 nights. I mean, tonight and yesterday and tonight if you're listening to the podcast. I went to set up my fantasy team. I'm like, damn.
Well, I was like, dang, ain't I got nobody playing tonight?
I said, all I got is Zion. I said, I'm about to get smacked. I look.
I got no. I was like, dang, bro, I got some scrubs, bro. Them boy ain't make it to the damn thing. Them boy ain't make it to the in-season tournament. Where I got no.
All these players, and only one player made it. Damn.
And then I got 4 tomorrow, but like, come on. Yeah. I guess because like other teams playing on Wednesday to make up for them not playing tomorrow.
They didn't want to set
bro, I was hurt Sunday. No NBA games. I was like, bro, what am I supposed to do? I had to work anyway. But I'm like, bro, like that made me want to stay late at work because there was no NBA games to come home to. Like,
oh, you tripping, man? College basketball games on.
Man, them college basketball games was over by the time I got off.
Oh, I thought you were
I was saying by the time I got off, there was no games to come home to. That's why I stayed later. Come on, man. Holidays, man. I gotta get that bread. Anyways.
Facts.
But yeah, no, NCAA tournament has been great. Viewership has definitely probably been there. Like, this has been great. Good job, Adam Silver and the people at NBA. Good job to the WNBA for setting the blueprint for all of this. Shout out to the women.
Soccer too. Because all them soccer tournaments and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
In different leagues.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to the in-season tournament, man. I know a lot of people kind of frown on the idea of it, but it's been great. Like, we've had great games, intense games. It's like payoff intensity in some of these games. The way got Draymond choking guys out. Like,
I don't think that was an in-season tournament, bro.
No, that was in-season tournament. That was a Tuesday game.
Nah, they didn't have a weird court.
No, you're right. They didn't have the weird court.
Because the next game they played them like the next night.
Well, I think it wasn't in-season tournament game then. Cause I remember they played the game and Ant was like, "We ain't worry about you." That was a regular game. But I thought the Tuesday game was an in-season tournament game.
Maybe. I don't know.
I remember we previewed it. Yeah, we previewed it that way because it was the same night. Whatchamacallit? It was the same night that It was the same night that the Kings had that crazy game. Because the Kings game was on thing. Kings game was on TNT. And that game was on League Pass. Let's see, when did Draymond choke that out? That Tuesday, the Tuesday before that. That's Thursday. The Tuesday before that.
Second Minnesota game.
I'm tripping then. What? No, that's Warriors Suns. Then when was the Draymond chokeout game?
I mean, he was suspended for 5 games, so.
Okay, no, it was that game. Yeah. Because let me see something. Yeah. Cause see, the Warriors court don't look that weird. That's why. Warriors court just like look like their regular court, just a yellow stripe in the middle. Cause let's see. Yeah, Draymond Green played 1 minute 43 seconds. Yeah, that was that game. So yeah. All in all, though, man, NCAA tournament has been great basketball early on in the season. Great way for people to tune into the regular season, care about the regular season. Great way for the players to care about the regular season. It's doing everything that it was supposed to do.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's all I had. I don't know if you had anything else.
I ain't got nothing else. We'll be back later on this week. What?
Thursday?
Friday.
Well, Friday was when the show be out. Yes, correct.
Well, yeah. So we back Friday. Be on the lookout. We are linking up with our boy Nick Andre later on this week. Talk hoops on his podcast. Y'all go check that out for the love of the game. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.